Amelia from season 6 of MasterChef is here, and we're going to be making her delicious vanilla cake. But it's not any vanilla cake, is it? It's a pretty cool one.
It's a bit of a special one. It's got a whipped white chocolate ganache, so it's a little lighter, and it's the cake I use when I do all of my celebration cakes.
Okay, let's get started. What are we doing?
So we're going to cream together our butter and sugar. So we've got our butter.
And
which is nice and softened.
Yep. And you really want to whip it quite well at the beginning, don't you?
So you want to cream this together until it's really pale, because that's going to make a nice light cake.
Yep.
So get this on.
And do you want me to crack some eggs ready to go?
That would be great. 2 eggs. Crack those into a little container because we don't want any shell. Okay, now that's nice and pale, we can start adding the eggs one at a time and beat really well in between. Looks good, and we've just got a little bit of vanilla bean paste as well to add.
Okay, get a spoon to scoop as much out as we can. Okay, and another whip.
Another whip.
I'm going to see all the little speckles. Great.
So now we're just going to start by alternating our flour and milk. So we're going to start with half a cup of flour.
And why are we alternating?
So we're alternating to make sure that the flour is really well incorporated and that you don't have any flour pockets or eggy pockets.
Yep, great.
And then a little third of our milk.
And a little bit more flour.
A little bit more flour, turn it down for you. You always finish on milk, you never finish on flour.
Ah, that's your little trick to the ultimate vanilla cake. Now we need to start placing it in a tin. I'll take that off for you.
We've just got a loose base tin here, and these are really good because it means your cake's literally just going to pop out once it's cooked.
Okay.
You can fill that up and just level it off once you've got it in there.
Okay, so it doesn't look like that much mixture at this stage, but it will rise, won't it?
It will rise. This recipe just really lends itself to doubling it or tripling it if you need to feed more people. So it's a really great, versatile recipe.
Okay, how long are we baking the cake for?
So we're going to pop that in the oven at 180 degrees for 50 minutes. Just keep an eye on it at around the 40-minute mark. Get your skewer out and test it because you don't want to really overcook it either. So do you want to get the cake out of the oven? And I am going to start on the chocolate ganache because this needs to cool along with the cake. So I've got my double boiler.
Cake's out, it's looking brilliant.
I'll get the chocolate from you, and if you could split that vanilla bean for me.
We just allow that to melt, and then nothing else goes in that. That goes straight in the fridge to cool completely.
Exactly.
Okay. Perfect size cake. And it does firm up a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets nice and firm. So we're just going to whisk it up. See how it starts changing colour?
Yeah, look at that.
There you go. And as you can see, it's gotten really nice and pale.
It's great.
So do you want to decorate this?
Cake goes on.
Cake goes on.
This is the part that we all look forward to when we're making cakes. It's that final touch. When I was little and I would do this, I would always stuff the cake up because I'm like, yeah, the cake's cool enough because you'd want to get the icing on straight away and it would just go everywhere. So kids, if you're going to make this, wait for everything to cool down. It's just worth waiting just that little bit longer because that would have just gone over the cake. And we've got raspberries here too. Raspberries and rose petals. Very feminine cake.
It is, isn't it? Very much like an afternoon tea cake for ladies.
I'll pass that to you. And we're just picking off the flowers, the little petals.
Just pick off some rose petals.
Okay. And then we just
sprinkle with some rose petals.
Oh, look at that. A beautiful, pretty cake made by Amelia. It's not a vanilla cake, it's a vanilla cake because it looks so good. Thank you.
Thank you.